It's working! Yes! Hello! Welcome! Yes. Today, I thought, I'm bored, I have nothing better to do, so I thought maybe I'll record myself playing Divinity Original Sin 2. So here we go. So we're going to make a new profile. Let's call ourselves the Orange Goblin. Despite the fact that goblins do not exist in this universe, which is a shame, because that would be amazing. If you don't know, the reason I bought this game is because the same people who are making it, playing a single-player game, the same people who are making it are Larian Studios. We're playing Explorer mode, because that's normal, that's, you prefer a fair but forgiving adventure, there was clever thinking, and a nail battle. Because I'm not playing story mode, but I am, as anyone will ever tell you, I am flipping stupid at these games. Begin. Right, so Larian Studios are making Baldur's Gate, so I thought I'd check it out, and it's actually pretty good. I'm going to explain a few things that I know about this game. I don't know much about the story, I only played through the beginning section of it, and a bit at the beginning, so I know some of what I'm doing. Not everything, I've not finished this game. Also, I've been trying to find, like, good edited videos of this, or like a playthrough of this that's actually not just people going, hello, and today we're going to be playing Divinity Original Sin 2, and this is how you make an optimized build. I'm not making an optimized build. I'll try. I might do something to make it easier on me, what I hear, but we'll see. Also, the audio could be awful, considering I don't have proper audio. So, first thing, so this is, you have origins, which are, I can listen to the origin story. Ooh.
Famed, of course, for my unique red skin and unparalleled skills as a general of the House of War, I, the Red Prince, was raised within the vast palaces of the fabled Forbidden City. I was destined to become the next emperor.
You got a funny voice.
My ambitions suffered a bit of a setback when I fell from grace for cavorting with demons. Now, I'm exiled and hunted by assassins. But I assure you, I remain undaunted and as determined as ever to claim my rightful throne.
Okay, I did not know that was a thing you could do. That is awesome. I have to admit, that is a pretty awesome thing. Okay, so origins are things that your characters can pick. Origins have a rich and personal background, custom stories, and unique tags. Note that custom Stop listening. Basically, so let's listen to the. You know what? Let's listen to all these characters' backstories, because we're going to be creating our own.
I used to be a slave, kept under the thumb of the master, the bastard that made me hunt down my own kin. How did he do that, you ask? With the living scar you see on my cheek, this horror that takes no more than a song sung by Master Dearest to control my very thoughts. But now the tables have turned. I broke my shackles, and when I finally find him, I will make the Master sing a very different kind of song.
These are very interesting.
Once I was a crusader for the Divine Order. I pledged my life to Lucian the Divine. The war changed everything. He sent me to save the elves I grew up amongst. I arrived too late. Lucian ordered the use of death fog against the Black Ring, annihilating everyone I once knew in the process. Now I'm a mercenary killer, one of the infamous Lone Wolves. And my next target is none other than Lucian's own son.
Oh. I was just thinking about someone I used to know.
My cousin, the Queen.
I like this character. This is my favorite.
A tyrant. I tried to stop her, but things don't always go according to plan. She cast me out to a forgotten island and made short work of my allies too. Lucky for me, I was able to commandeer a ship and began a new life for myself out on the high seas. Aye, but I hear that the Queen is at it again, and there's something darker behind her madcap schemes this time. If I don't stop her, I don't know who will.
Sorry, I'm very quiet for this.
All my life, I've been a performer, a musician, beloved and celebrated by all. But I have a secret. I'm also a playground for sprites and spirits and... worse. The voice that rings inside me now is darker than any that came before. Almost caused a bunch of my fans to rip each other to pieces. But you can trust me. I've got this under control. Step 1. Find out who, or what, is trying to take control of my mind. Step 2. Make it sorry it ever tried.
Yeah, it's an undead. Fane. Listen to Fane's story. I don't know. He's...
Oh, don't stare. How would you look after eons in some ghastly crypt? Your people are rather prone to death. Mine are not. Yet when I emerged from my completely unjustified imprisonment, I found them gone. Our culture forgotten. Any trace of the world I knew all but obliterated. I must even hide my true face beneath an ever-shifting mask for fear you savages will attack me. That is how I wander this strange world. Trying to uncover the truth about a history you primitive people never even knew existed.
Like, there's definitely... Ah, now we get to create our own character, which is what I'm going to do. So, I'm going to be a dwarf, you can be an elf, you can be a human, you can be a lizard, you can be undead, of any of those races, which I find amazingly hilarious. Yeah, well, let's play a dwarf. Considering I can't play a goblin, we'll play a dwarf. It's the closest thing. So abilities and common abilities, spell. Description of the skills to fully understand what the points do. So yeah, you got strength, finesse. Actually, I should have talked about this. So now we've created our character, our lovely dwarven fighter. I might as well go through the abilities. So you got strength. These up attacks and skills, and you have abilities. These are all useful. Civil abilities are non-combat abilities. Stuff you can do outside of combat. And combat abilities are what you can do inside of combat. For example, here we have most of the things that we can do. Being a dwarf, being this guy, we have a variety of, we get things in warfare, which ups our spirit attack, and geomancer, which ups our attacks with our native skill, that being earth skills. you've also got skills. With stuff like Batarang, Crippling Blow, you know, I have an idea, because I don't really like Geomancer skills. So we're gonna move to Pyrokinetic, because that's fire for you guys. That's gonna be useful. And I don't want to use a thing, so we're going to use Crippling Blow, because we're not going to go shields, I don't think, with our thing. So the ability to throw your shield is not going to be useful for this. So there we go. Talents. These are things that determine your unique features, select talents, equipment, abilities, and attributes. So we are going to take away Opportunist, which gives you the ability to perform. And we are going to take Pet Pal, which allows you to talk to animals, because it's the best thing in this entire game is talking to animals. Tags. These tags terminal options are available in dialogue, so we're going to pick 2 of these so that we can have extra things for dialogue. So we could pick Soldier, Scholar, Outlaw, Noble, Mystic, Jester, or Barbarian. These are things that'll just give us some options as to what our character will be talking about. We're looking at him, I'd say he looks quite barbarian. He looks like a barbarian. They call you savage and animal. They don't know what it's like to need to fight tooth and claw just to survive. You do. Some of the gods, your vision is not quite your own, but you can make use of it. I think I've not used Mystic before, so we're going there. So he probably was like a shaman in the past or something, or like something of that ilk. Instrument. It will take the lead in music during fights with highlighted various moments of your adventure. So what are we gonna name this guy? Gondorf McDonald. Gondorf McDonald. There we go, that's what we're gonna call this dude. Gondorf McDonald. The barbarian mystic, haver of really furry body, adventurous, adventure-having hero. Here we go. Let's start the game. Meow! Witchy witch! Meow!
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the Magisters pointed their fingers at me.
Well, you did it!
Just as I'd planned.
Just as planned! I did something
I was
illegal
shocked
and they
and
came
cold.
for me!
And sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead I became part of their story.
Divinity! Original Sin 2, the definitive edition. Welcome to my stupid adventure.
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry, the sedative will wear off soon enough. Easy now, no need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
So, it wasn't a dream after all.
Nope. Right, we're not going upstairs. Let's see what's in. Raw ribs. These are good. I like ribs. I'm a dwarf. Dwarfs love them ribs.
Junk.
It's a ball and chain, it's not junk. You're a weirdo. This place, it's amazing, isn't it?
An animal sty. Freight or food. Shaking her fluffy coat.
Yep,
the sheep
this is
eyes
why
the
you get
void.
pet pal.
Rectangular
You talk to this.
letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the shin.
Fresh meat. Nice. Plump. Banded like a chicken's leg too. That meat is so. But look at the flies. And wisdom. Flies know when a creature will die. And it's around your head they're buzzing, not mine.
With two shakes of her stumpy tail, the sheep turns away from you to
Oop, an egg. I need an egg.
Did you expect a needle?
You know what I did? It's another needle.
Did you expect a needle?
So in the cargo bay, healing potion. The letter. Let's read the letter. So you press I to enter your inventory, and here's the letter. Orders from the guard steward. Important. Egg. We have egg. It's good. Good egg. These are some bread, chicken, pork plate with an apple. Just steal as much as you can. Stealing is important in this game. What other stealing? Looting.
That click. This floor plate triggered something.
Okay, now we have a dagger. We equip the dagger, and we now have a weapon. This is good. It means we can kill things. Strange. You have stepped in oil. Oil service can slow down and blah 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 blah.
Hey, get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while. You in? Your guess is as good as mine. Someone screamed loud as a banshee. After that, pure pandemonium. They never even told me what I was accused of. Just dragged me down here. Set me free, and I'll set you free. A fair trade, I should think. A gentleman among jesters, you are. Give that lever a pull,
Okay.
and I guarantee
Sorry, it
you
wasn't.
both get something out of the deal.
Yeah, I was reading the thing. So I'm gonna take my leave. I'm gonna talk to them.
The Magister Guard snorts and sniffles as he sleeps. You're almost impressed that one man can make such a phlegmy racket.
Is my shift over? Wait, you're no Magister. You're a sorcerer. What are you doing here, filthy dwarf? Choose your words carefully. My fists ache to meet a new face.
So I did. Alright, so let's see. What's my. I do not have. Do I have anything in persuasion? No, I do not have anything in persuasion. So, but my highest stat is Constitution right now.
Damn. If it's not one thing, it's another. And no way I can trust those fools to deal with any nonsense on their own. Can't leave the prisoner alone, though. He's been nothing but trouble, I hear.
Well, my highest score is gonna fail, I know this much. Yep, your persuasion, I needed 2 to persuade this guard.
If it's all the same, I think it's best he comes with me. Some offence intended. You hear that, Emoire? We're taking a walk.
Ah, come on, I was...
The dead Magister. Somebody will have to take the blame for this. And it won't be
I picked the wrong place, obviously. So here's the interesting thing about Divinity 2. Anything you do in the world has an effect. It's quite interesting. Yeah. Right, so I'll move here. And I'll use my... I can't do that. I'll knock him down. Then I'll end my turn. Send 1 AP. Yeah, use crippling attack. And then I think I'll use Sucker Punch. And then I'll, if I use Petrifying Touch, just to finish him off. There we go. And he's dead. He shouldn't have messed with me. I've tried everything to try and save this Magister, but I have no idea how. It provides 1 gold laboratory key, so I can get into the laboratory now. So if you sleep in the bedroll, you can regain your health. Very important right now because we're nearly dead. Right, next thing we need to do is pick up a bucket. To find a bucket. So we pick up this bowl. I booped the guy's snoot. Ah, here we go, a bucket. So this is the fun thing about buckets. You can put them on your head. They look stupid, but right now we need all of the equipment we can get right now. We got a wand. This will do air damage. Lockpicks. These are useful as well. Yeah, empty potion bottles. Empty potion bottles. Need to get as much equipment as you can, because some of this you can sell, some of it you can just use normally. The more equipment that you have, the better it'll be. So I'm gonna step back, because usually this, and then you fire here. Oh, you can fire multiple daggers. That's useful.
Not the most elegant solution, was it?
No, it wasn't. Sweet that you can move the carpet, but I don't know why. Oh, yes, I've got an idea. Yes, delicious meat. Delicious meat.
And I'm back where I started. Nowhere to go but up.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop right here, because this is just an introductory episode. Yeah, so thank you for joining me for part 1 of this stupid adventure. I will edit this together, and I'll see you in the next video.